and welcome to the Visionary VA podcast, the go-to show for ambitious virtual assistants who are ready to stop trading their time for money and start scaling their businesses into thriving agencies. I'm Holly Copsey, founder of the award-winning agency Virtually Priceless and the Visionary VA Circle community. Each week, I'm here to bring you actionable strategies, proven systems, and mindset shifts to help you transition from a solo VA to a visionary agency owner. If you're ready to grow your business to dizzying new heights with less stress and more success, you're in the right place. Hello and welcome back to the Visionary VA podcast. Today we're talking about something that doesn't always come naturally to those of us in the service space: saying no. Yes, I know, just the thought can make your stomach twist. But learning when and how to say no is one of the most powerful things you can do to protect your energy, keep your business sustainable, and better serve your clients in the long run. This isn't just about avoiding burnout or red flag clients, though we're going to talk about those too. It's about leadership, boundaries, clarity, confidence, all the things that help your business thrive. So, why is saying no so hard? Let's be honest, most of us didn't start our businesses just to turn people away. We started out hungry to help, excited to grow, and eager to prove ourselves. And early on, it's all too easy to get caught in the trap of yes, saying yes to every opportunity, every client, every request, even the ones that don't quite feel right. But the thing is, if you say yes to everything, you end up not serving anyone, not even yourself, particularly well. Saying yes out of fear or obligation usually leads to overwork, resentment, and muddy boundaries. And that energy leaks into everything: your team, your clients, and your creativity. Saying no doesn't make you difficult. It makes you discerning. And that is a superpower in business. It means you're making decisions based on your vision and your values, not just your to-do list or your inbox. It might sound counterintuitive, but saying no actually builds trust with yourself, with your team, and with your ideal clients. Because you're showing up with clarity, with intention, and with standards. It's how you protect your energy so you can do your best work for the right people. So, how do you know when it's time to say no? Here are some common moments where you might need to check in with yourself. The first one is red flag clients. If your gut says, "I'm not sure," listen. The tone, the unrealistic expectations, the vague scope, those things don't improve over time. Trust me. Next up is scope creep, when the ask goes beyond the brief and starts taking over your day. A polite but firm boundary can save the relationship and your sanity. Then we have team misalignment. Not every associate will be a fit for every client. And saying no to the wrong match early avoids bigger issues later. And just because someone has a great CV doesn't necessarily mean they have the right personality or values to be part of your team. Overcapacity is another tricky one. Just because the work is available doesn't mean it's right for you right now. Your well-being matters, and although it can be tempting to say yes to everything, ask yourself if you really do have the time to do the work to your usual standards or the time to recruit and onboard an associate to pick it up. There can also be opportunity mismatch. If something looks good on paper but doesn't really align with your goals, that's your cue to pause and check in with yourself to ask if you should be turning it down. Learning how to say no with grace and guts is a skill, like any other, that you need to work on honing. Saying no doesn't need to be dramatic. It just needs to be clear and kind. So here are a few phrases you might find helpful to have in your back pocket, and you can mix and match the phrases as you see fit. I really appreciate the opportunity, but I'm currently at capacity and wouldn't be able to give this the attention it deserves. Or, thanks so much for thinking of me, but this doesn't feel like quite the right fit, and I want to be honest about that up front. Or how about, we're only a small team with limited resources, so I'm afraid we're not in a position to consider this right now. Or this sounds like a great role, but given it falls outside of my core focus, I'd be happy to recommend someone else instead. You don't have to explain yourself endlessly. Don't ramble on and use 50 words when 10 will do just fine. Remember, no is a complete sentence. But if you want to add context, do it from a place of respect for yourself and the other person. And if it feels awkward and icky, remind yourself that every time you say no to the wrong thing, you create space for the right thing. It might be a better client, a new opportunity, or simply a deeper breath in your day. Saying no allows you to move forward with less chaos and more confidence. And as your business grows, that skill becomes even more important, not less. Because every yes has a cost, so make sure it's one you're willing to pay. So this week, I want to challenge you to do a little yes-no audit. Look at your calendar, your inbox, your team, your current offers. Where are you saying yes when you actually mean no? And what might shift if you had the courage to change that? Saying no isn't selfish, it's strategic. It's a sign of leadership, and it's one of the most important muscles you can build. Thanks so much for tuning in. As always, if this episode resonated, I'd love to hear from you over in the Visionary VA Circle Facebook group or on Instagram. And if you haven't yet, please leave a review. It helps more brilliant VAs like you find the show. Until next time, protect your peace, lead with clarity, and don't be afraid to say no. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of the Visionary VA podcast. I hope you're walking away with fresh ideas and inspiration to scale your VA business. Don't forget to check out our free mini course on building solid business foundations, perfect for setting your VA agency up for success without the overwhelm. You'll find the link in the show notes. If you enjoyed the show, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a review. See you next week.